Hey everyone, it's Chap with ChappyPlans. Thanks for hanging out with me. Stick around if you want to see what's inside my Hobonichi cousin. Hi friends, what's going on? It's Jen with ChappyPlans. Thanks for being here today. I'm excited to share my July dailies in this gorgeous Hobonichi cousin that I am fully obsessed with. So today I'm just gonna kind of chat and hang out and share with you how I use the daily pages in my journal planner. So I use the months to plan out what's going on in life, appointments and things. You can see I'm ready to pre-plan to film October. And my weeklies are very functional, but also fun. And then getting into the dailies, moving into July. So I started to outline this. I have to finish it, but this is real life, people. So I like to use this page for what's going on currently, and each month I do something a little different, but I always write the currently things. So here I did some stamping. May, I did some stamping icons and then used a brush pen to write out what was going on that was current. This was all black and white. This one is a hot mess, but you know, it's a way for me to play and to do something different. So I was reading The River We Remember, Demon Copperhead, The Heaven and Earth Grocery Store, and The Connollys of County Down, watching The Sandlot, and then all the Despicable Me movies, loving my Hobonichi cousin, Coffee Monsters Co., traveling, air conditioning, and thanking God for central air and family time. Nora's been playing Flip the Bottle a lot, which was funny. I wanted to make sure I documented that. And listening to Taylor Swift, Sabrina Carpenter, and NPR radio. And then our favorite ice cream place is Dutch Udder and Snowman, and we go there regularly, so I wanted to put those in. And I went to, July was crazy. It was a really busy month. We traveled all over Michigan. And if you've been following me for a while or watching any of my Plan With Me videos or anything like that, then you know that it was a lot. We traveled from New York to Ohio to Michigan, all over the state of Michigan, and then back to New York in a matter of like days. So it was a lot. And I journaled about all those things. I did bring my cousin with me, and I packed some washi and my Pipstick sticker book that I use regularly. This one here, which has like tons of stickers. It's pricey though, and I recently shared in my Flip Through Friday haul this one that I grabbed when we were back to school shopping from Target. And this one was like $10. So, I mean, you know. Anyhow, I talked about us going to the Cherry Festival, shopping, and just doing all the touristy things in Michigan. And then Tuesday was a travel day. We went from Traverse City and stopped at Sleeping Bear Dunes, stopped in Ludington for dinner, and then made it to Grand Rapids to stay the rest of the leg of the trip with my brother-in-law, his wife, and their 2 kids. And we just chilled like the whole next day. The kids played a lot, and we got to just sit, scroll, drink coffee, hang out, and be chill. And then later in the afternoon, we went to the zoo, and then we took them to Matt's brother and sister-in-law. We took them to dinner with the kids. Then on the 4th, we just hung out at the house. These are a bunch of things that we ate. And so I just wanted to use those. And then later on, Nora caught some fireflies while she was outside watching the fireworks. And then we left on the road again to, from Grand Rapids back to New York. So we left at like 10 in the morning. We didn't get home till like 11 at night. It was crazy. Oh, and so yeah, I've been using those stickers and then just different washis and then Tombos. Actually, that's a lie. These are Le Pen Flex markers, and these are Zebra, these markers from Zebra. They're linked to my Amazon storefront. And then these are Tombos. And then this was like a vinyl sticker I had. Some more journaling, so I could add more journaling in. I sometimes will do that and create like a tip in. And then it was super hot, so I just put this like whatevs dumpster fire. This is from Jojo Apple Prints. This little stickies from Paper Treat Shop. tons of laundry. We sold Nora's big dollhouse, which was exciting. This was a Sunday, so I put some Coffee Monsters Washi, and then this little emoji that's like exhausted, and this sleeping kitty. Nora had her first piano lesson, and we had church and more laundry. Back to the grind. So I could finally work out. I did get clearance to work out the week before, but I wasn't going to do that while we were traveling all over. It would have been impossible, literally. Got tons of steps in though. So that was definitely like an ease back into moving my body. And then started doing Pilates this week. At this point, I hadn't switched to a Hobonichi weeks for self-care and wellness. So I was recording a lot of my to-dos on the left column of the day pages, and that takes up a lot of real estate, which is part of the reason I chose to switch to using the Hobonichi weeks for self-care and habit tracking and things. And then also being able to use this where I would normally put my to-dos here, I can now have them, like now they're in my weekly spreads. So my to-dos now are back where, you know, I have the room to write. So I took my measurements to start off, and then this week when we got back, it was insanely hot. So our friends, our really good friends, their air conditioner broke, and of course we opened up our home to them. So at one point or another that whole week we had at least one, if not two, of the Groffs sleeping at our house. So we came back and it was just like chaos basically. And then that's why I wrote Hotel Chapman and just put these pictures that you hear of like, this looks kind of like it might be a hotel. I don't know. And this was some new washi I got from Studio Calico. This came with some Happy Mail from my BFF bestie. So I put this little sticky note in here. And again, just put the to-dos on the left side. I upgraded our hotel to offering concierge services because then I started driving the Groffs back and forth because they were also down a car that same week. And then one of our good friends' husbands ended up in the hospital having like a stroke or something, or an aneurysm. They weren't sure what it was, but I ended up taking her daughter for the day. So then that was another day of like running around. And then that night, fortunately, the Groffs air conditioner got fixed. So Nora stayed at their house, which is only her second time ever staying there, but she did a great job. And Matt and I were able to just have like some quiet time, which was fantastic. We literally just binge watched Abbot Elementary and like hung out. Then these pages are inspired by this other new washi from Studio Calico. And so I wanted to match the colors in the stripes. So I just used these zebra brush pens and just did lists. So it was the last day of Nora's slime camp. She had a play date with her friend Olivia. I cleaned the house, gave myself a mani-pedi, went to Starbucks. We went to the mall. Girls did a little shopping. I worked on editing and catching up, uploading content, and I finished The River We Remember. While we were shopping, we got some new pajamas from Primark that Nora wanted, so I kept some of the tags and just put them in this little glassine bag that I taped in. And then this was Saturday. I worked a lot on Nora's room, putting up all her wall decor because she got a room glow up. Matt went grocery shopping. Nora's friend came over for a play date. I worked on Patreon stuff. And Matt hung her new light fixture in her room. It was a productive day. And then in the evening, we had some family time watching Despicable Me and eating dinner together. He had to go into work late that night too. It was crazy. So I wrote Weird Sunday because he had to work on Sunday, and so I took Nora to church with me, and it was just the two of us. But then in the afternoon when he got home, we had family time. So we just like ate together, we played games, and we watched Despicable Me 2. Again, this is new washi from Studio Calico. They had a big sale, so it was like $1 for every washi roll, and I bought several. Wanted to try them out, so I'm just matching Tombos to colors that I find that I enjoy in the washi tape. Almost always I'm using a black gel pen for journaling, and those just depend on what I feel like picking up. I will use my Zebra Sarasa Dry in a 04, which is like my favorite. I will use sometimes a Muji gel pen in a 0.38. These are all linked in my storefront as well. I will sometimes use my Sarasa Mark-On in a 0.5. Sometimes I will use an Energel Clenna in a 0.5. If I have a lot to write or a smaller space, I'll use the 0.3 to write. It does scratch sometimes for me, so I like the 5. And very rarely, but on occasion, I will use a Pilot G2 in a 0.5. So those are probably my favorite pens, just so you know. Okay, so then Monday, it was rough. Nora woke me up a couple times and she had like a fiery nose. She kept saying she had a fiery nose. I don't know if it was allergies from spending the night at the Groff's house or what, but she felt sick for the next few days with like allergy symptoms. I started my Lift 4 program again, which is through Beachbody, and this is like my 3rd or 4th time doing the program, but I love it because it's a combination of lifting and HIIT, which I hate HIIT, but gotta do it. And I went to the immunologist again. These are all little washi stickers from Paper Treat Shop. More Studio Calico washi, more Tombos. Recording my workouts here and realizing, you know, that it's, again, taking up a lot of real estate. And that's as I'm starting to decide, okay, then I need something separate to, you know, record my habits and my, like, what weights I'm doing and exercises I'm doing and all that kind of stuff. So you can kind of see the journey and progression of what's working and what's not working for me. So Prime Day got me. I bought a lot of stuff on Prime Day. It was insanely hot again. Nora keeps bottle flipping. I got my Happy Meal from According to Allie. Then I did get my weeks. So this is one of my Prime Day purchases. So I just basically played in this all the rest of this week. And then Matt had been working a lot, like 40 hours in 3 days or something crazy. He was working a lot this week. So we took advantage of like just being home together and decided to meet up with her friend and go to the mall and get dinner and they wanted to get makeup and whatever. Little girls are obsessed with skincare right now. It's like all the rage. So we took them to get like some stuff, not crazy expensive stuff. And then I think I might have been the last person on planet Earth to have like a data plan through Verizon. I've been a customer for 17 years. And I was like, I'm just going to see what it will cost me to switch to unlimited data. And it actually was cheaper. So we did that. I switched my phone to unlimited and I got my phone fixed because while we were in Michigan, all the uncles, Matt's brothers, were playing heads up with my phone and they broke the volume up button. We don't know who did it, but I had to pay to get that fixed. And while I was there, I was like, hey, let me just ask about, you know, the plan. So I went up to Verizon and talked to them. I made my bestie charm for Patreon. I finished listening to Demon Copperhead. And on our family walk, we saw 13 bunnies, which is a record for us. We love to look for bunnies on our walks. We have a really, really, really tiny neighborhood. It's like 2 blocks, but to see 13 bunnies is a lot. So that was exciting for us. We love bunnies. It's kind of ridiculous how excited I get when I see a bunny rabbit in the wild. Like you would think I'm seeing like a celebrity or something. So then the next day I was like, ooh, let me get all this stuff done. Like before Nora has camp in the afternoon, because this week she had sewing camp and it was half day, but in the afternoons. But lo and behold, I left my wallet at home. So that put quite a damper in my plans. And then later on, we did end up meeting my husband for dinner. And on the way home, Nora and I got stuck in this gridlock nightmare of a traffic jam. Nora lied to me for the first time, which was like mind-blowing to me that she would do that, but I guess all kids do at some point, and we addressed it. And the next day, we kind of let her get away with it-ish. And then the next day, you know, we talked about it. We gave her an opportunity to like come clean it. She just said she brushed her teeth and she didn't. It was just, but it was very disappointing as a parent, you know, to catch your kid in a lie. And you know, we talked to her about it and she apologized and all that. So it was all good. Here, I think I'm using up a random, because I use these in a different spread. So I put them in here. These are from According to Allie. Tombow, I wrote so much yard work because I spent hours and hours trimming the hedges with my neighbor let me borrow his electric hedge trimmer. And it weighs a lot and I spent hours doing it. So by the time I was done, not only did I feel like my arms were still vibrating, but like I had such searing carpal tunnel pain in my forearms that the next, like I had trouble sleeping. at night because it was so painful. The next day we had church. Nora had another piano lesson, and while she had a piano lesson, we went on a lunch date. Then we took her mini golfing and got ice cream and went for a family walk. This time we saw 12 bunnies. Okay, that's still a good one. This month, Nora had been particularly up and down with her moods quite a bit, like lots of sass, lots of talking back, lots of, you know, just like outbursts that last for like half an hour where she'll just go off on a rant. So it's been interesting for sure. I got my hair darkened, but then I added a couple of lighter pieces in the front. It got wet, so you can see it has like this watercolor effect. This washi is an old washi from Heidi Swap, and these stickers are from Damask Love. I got, we went swimming at the club with our friends, and this is just talking about a reel that my therapist sent me about how to teach our kids to reframe their power. I got my grabby box that I shared with all of you, super cute scrapbook box. And when my Hobonichi weeks came, I just played in it a ton. So I just decided to put some of the packaging in the day page because I didn't have a ton to write about. Then this was the day we went and saw Nora's friend to play in the Nemo Kids version musical. It was only like a half an hour. It was really cute. Matt had to work late again. It was a lot. And I just lettered Sunshine's State of Mind to take up this space. This is washi I recently got at Joann. It was like super cheap. It's by Pebbles, Pebbles Ink. Same with this washi here. 2 birthday parties back to back. So these days are out of order. So let's see. This was Wednesday, Thursday. Let me go to Friday. Making space on my phone, really frustrated trying to like airdrop videos that I use my phone for. So I take those videos off my phone, airdrop them to my iPad, and then edit them and upload them onto YouTube. But I was having a lot of issues with that. So with my videos not uploading, so I thought, oh, let me make space with my videos. I bought myself an external flash drive and I couldn't figure out how to use it. And neither could my technologically, you know, intelligent husband. So that was very frustrating. We did go to dinner and saw Despicable Me 4, and these were on the bananas my husband got at the grocery store, and of course I had to put them here because they're the Minions from the new movie. So then Saturday was birthday party number 1, where I spent pretty much the whole day there, and she got stung by a bee. She stepped on a bee, poor thing. It was really hot, and the Olympics were on. We've been watching. Then Sunday was a church day. That's Abby, whose birthday it was, that we went to, but that's them at church. Just love this picture, so cute. And then Nora doing like pin the tail on whatever it was, some kind of creature at the party. And again, Nora just having a really bad attitude lately, and me journaling about my frustration with that. And then how many times must I delete and upload on YouTube? So here you can see it's starting like all weekend. It started Friday. It went throughout the weekend, me trying to upload this one stinking video, delete it, upload it, delete it, upload it. It was not happening. So on Monday, I wrote, setting the world record for attempted YouTube uploads, because I was so pissed trying to upload this Hobonichi video since Friday. And by the time it actually uploaded, I think it was 10 times that I tried to delete and re-upload the same freaking video. It was insane, which causes a bottleneck. And then like, I can't get anything done because I have to like leave space on my iPad. So it was extremely frustrating to say the least. I was almost in tears on Tuesday. This day was also my dad's birthday in heaven, and I was feeling some kind of way about it. And it was Nora's first day at Taylor camp, which was a full day camp, and she absolutely loved it, but we grossly underestimated how crazy it would be to have her be at all day camp, come home, eat dinner, and then be at cheer for 6 o'clock. It was the busiest, craziest week ever. I also got a huge order from Uli's warehouse sale, and so I put that sticker in here. Then we go to Tuesday, which was the 30th. This is when we upgraded our internet service. So the extender, the Wi-Fi extender came, and I just cut that out and put that on here. And then I wrote, maybe my content will upload. Here I'm using mild liners, and yeah, I was in tears about my content not uploading and constantly having it freeze when I try to film in advance and have my ducks in a row. But that's impossible without YouTube allowing my videos to upload. So Matt was like tired of hearing me complain about it probably, and was like, just pay for the higher internet service, which worked out because if you remember a few days prior, I went to the unlimited data version on Verizon, and so the money that I saved just went into this better internet, higher internet speed extender that we got. So it worked out. Plus, we got the NFL ticket for free because of the promotion they had going, and Matt's very happy about that because he is a sports freak. So because Nora had been having all these ups and downs, and like I would definitely lose my temper and have these moments of like yelling at her and then her crying, we had a family meeting, and that ended up going wrong, which is why I wrote family meeting gone wrong, because we sat down and talked and it was great, but then we were playing this new game that she's obsessed with called What Do You Meme? And she lost, and then it was like just, that was it. It was like a meltdown, like no other meltdown. So then Wednesday, or maybe not, maybe my content will upload, or maybe not. Sigh. So it did upload one video, but then it got stuck. Another video got stuck. So I wrote that I was currently on attempt number 3. That's after restarting the router, but it's still moving slow. So that's it. That was that. And then I was just totally wiped between all of like the emotional ups and downs between Nora and her mood swings, the internet not uploading, my dad's birthday, like busy schedule. I was just done. So I put this sticker here, and then this one from Coffee Monsters Co. And this washi is, both of these are Simply Gilded. And I was thankful that I was binge watching Bridgerton because that was distracting me. And that is how we wrapped up July. I will say, spoiler alert, like the internet does start working better for me. So don't worry, my content will be coming. This video is airing, let me look at my content planner, is airing at the end of the month. So it's airing on the 28th. If you missed it, I did share that I will not be continuing Patreon at this time due to several reasons, mainly life and the season of life being busy, also not having a ton of patrons and interest in it, and the amount of work that goes into it versus the monetary value. It's just not worth it. Plus now Patreon is taking 30% because Apple is going to charge that. I don't know. So, and they already take a cut, so it's really not worth it for me as a content creator. And then just, I'm going to be working 3 days a week now at the school permanently, and those same 3 days a week I will be coaching cheer, and Nora's going to have dance 2 nights a week. It's going to be crazy. There's going to be like cheer banquets and football games and, you know, all kinds of stuff going on. My birthday, her birthday. So with this season coming up, I decided it's not lucrative. It's not worth it. I'm going to table the idea for now. So I just want to, you know, share that here. In case you missed it, but that is July in my Hobonichi, and a quick look at what life has been like for us. Let me know if you have questions about any of the products that I mentioned. I try to go through this fairly quickly because I know it can be, I don't know, like annoying to watch and hear somebody ramble on for a long time, but maybe you don't mind. Maybe that's your thing, which cool. If it is. So that is everything for this video. Thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate you spending your precious time with me and listening to, you know, what's been going on in my life and around these parts. So I will see you guys next time. Do me a favor and please like this video. If you're not subscribed, I would be so grateful because it does help me grow. And make sure you hit that notification bell, because now with the busy season, I'm not really going to be adhering to a schedule. I'm just going to post when I can. So if you don't have that notification bell hit, you probably won't ever see my videos because the algorithm is ridiculous. All right, friends, thanks for being here. Take care of yourselves. Remember that you are enough, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, friends.